Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Popeye from FederalJack.com and Down the Rabbit Hole. Wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you, not as a radio show host, but as a fellow human being here on this little blue marble. I wanted to talk to you about this little guy right here named Branden. Now, you've heard his mom on my show before, my good friend Renee Petro. She's been on the broadcast before. I've interviewed her. First time I had her on was back in March 28th, 2014. It's right here. It's posted up on Federal Jack. You can go listen to it or download the archive from the archive section over here. There's also a link. If you scroll down, there's links and stuff here. But you can see the date of the first interview, 3/28/2014. And then she came back on again just this past week. She came on with me Tuesday, and we discussed what's going on with her case and an update on it. And we went over medical cannabis and the propaganda, and it was just a really good show. It was really, actually, really, really, really an amazing show. Always is every time I talk to her, Renee. She's just a great human being, an amazing person, and she's really a good friend of mine. And that's why I'm shooting this video right now. I'm not doing this to advertise my shows. I do want you to go listen to the interviews I've done with her, so 520 and the other one, 328. But that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to get attention for her and her son, and they need it. If you want to learn about Branden, you can also, not only go to Federal Jack and listen to those two interviews, but you can also, and this is all on the front, you'll see it, meet Renee Petro and her son Branden the Brave. And this talks about Branden's condition, and then here's a video that was put together by well, it contains video footage. It's a video I made, but it was put together with video footage of from when Luke Radowski and I drove up to interview her in person, probably about a month ago now. And then at the end of it, it's also got some information about how cannabis cures different diseases and how it works with the endocannabinoid system. It's really a good video. Anyway, if you want to learn about what little man goes through, read this right here. You can read the little blurb that's in there, but watch the video. It's very powerful to hear what Renee has to say and what this little guy goes through. And he's a little fighter. He really is. He's a good kid. He's just I couldn't describe how tough this little man is. I don't have the words for it. What he goes through is just heartbreaking. So, again, I'm not coming to you as I'm coming to you as a human, not as a radio show host right now. And the reason I'm shooting this video is because, as with anybody that has to deal with a sick child, there are extreme costs incurred. And I know everybody has, money problems nowadays. Money's tight, this, that, the other thing. But you'll probably spend money on something wasteful, or perhaps most people aren't spending as much money on wasteful goods as they used to. But still, some people will waste $20 here or $30 there on something stupid, right? Well, what I ask you to do is, instead of spending the 20 or $30 on something dumb, take the 20 or $30 and go help out Renee and Branden. Okay, it's really simple. There's two ways to help them out. One, you can go over to GoFundMe.com, and I'll actually just put the links below, so you don't have to go to the websites. It'll be much easier for you just to click the links below. So if you go to the links in the description below, you will see links for the GoFundMe page and a T-shirt page that Renee has set up, so you can go help out. And by the way, I want to thank my listeners, because the last time I shot this video, there was about half of this, about half of the amount that she's got raised so far on the GoFundMe page, and my listeners really, really stepped up. You are all amazing, all of you out there that helped her out. You people restore faith in humanity for others. I don't know how else to put it. You guys are amazing, what you did. So I want to thank you, and I know Renee has thanked you guys on air on my show. She's thanked everybody on Facebook and on Twitter and on the GoFundMe page. She's just so humbled by everybody's help. I spoke to her the other night about this, and she's just flabbergasted by the outpouring of help that and it's awesome. So thank you for those that have help, but she still needs a hand. So don't just think because a few people stepped up that everybody else, oh, somebody else did something. No, come on. This is how we could solve problems. This is how we could actually fix things in this country, is by getting people up off their butts and actually doing something themselves instead of waiting for other people to do it, right? Or, oh, well, they did it. No, 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 no. You do it. So look, I implore you, please, 20, $30, you're going to waste it on something. Go help this little guy out. He really is an awesome kid. And what he puts up with is just absolutely horrible. What this little guy goes through is it's really heartbreaking. It's rough. I have friends that are veterans and radio show hosts, and we talk about really horrific, bad, dark things right on air, and they saw this video and that I put together, and it well, frankly, one of them was in tears. He's got kids, and he was crying. I mean, it really bothers him. It took him, I think, 2 or 3 times to watch the video full through, because he had to stop it. He couldn't keep watching it in one session. It bothered him that much. So, I mean, this is not, this is not hyperbole. This is not for entertainment value. Again, I'm not coming to you as a radio show host. I'm coming to you as a human being, and I'm asking you to help me help my friend and her son. This little guy struggles every day, and he could use your help. Now, the other way you can help him, I forgot. I told you I'd show you both ways. The one way is the GoFundMe page, which you can go donate whatever. And the other way is you can go and order a Branden the Brave shirt. And on the front, it's got the patent number, the government's patent number for cannabis as used for medicinal purposes. And then it's got FIRESchildren.org, which is the website for the condition that Branden has, FIRES. And then Facebook and Twitter. And on the back, it's actually got a really cool design, and it's got different hashtags for different diseases and different things like Branden and Dahlia. You remember Dahlia Strong? I interviewed her mother, Mo, another one of the Canna moms. It's on the front of federaljack.com. So there's a bunch of them on here, a couple other kids, and then different, MS, ALS, pain, glaucoma, PTSD. There's Branden's Facebook page, and, well, just Branden the Brave, hashtag Branden the Brave. And if you look up, again, on Facebook or Twitter, you'll find him there too. But this is what the shirt looks like. And, I know a lot of people might be afraid to walk around with a pot leaf on the back of their shirt. Come on, everybody grow up, stop. It's 2014. Serious. And in all honesty, your $20 helps this little boy out. So you can do it one of two ways. You can do it both ways too. The more the merrier, right? But if you're going to donate and you only want to do one of two ways, well, you have one of two options. You can get yourself a spiffy shirt with Renee and Branden on the front, chilling out with a good old cannabis leaf, and then Florida with cannabis leaves and stuff on the back. Or you could just go right to the GoFundMe page and throw the money directly into the GoFundMe account. Either way, you're helping this little guy. I'm telling you, what he goes through is pretty rough, and it just breaks my heart. That's why I'm doing this video. His mom doesn't ask me to do this stuff. All the videos I've made, she hasn't asked me to do this stuff. I do it because I want to help. I do it because I care. I do it because of this little guy. That's why I do it. Because I know what he goes through. I understand him. That's why I do it. So I'm asking you to help me help this little guy. As I said, Branden's an awesome kid. He's a fighter, and he struggles every day. And if you don't know his story and you want to learn about it, take the time, go over to federaljack.com. The best, the quickest way you can learn about his whole story, because I urge you to listen to the 2 radio shows. Again, they're here. But the quickest way you can learn about his story is to go over to federaljack.com and just look up, well, you just type up here in the search bar, just type up here Renee Petro. This is her name right here. It's really easy to spell. Okay, put it right up here, and the shows I've done with her, and this should come up. It's also all on the front page. Anyway, read the blurb and then watch the video and learn about what this little guy goes through. And then you'll understand why I'm asking you to help them. You know, if you normally donate to me, if you donate 30, 40, 50 bucks, whatever, sometimes I get donations once in a while. If you're going to donate to me this month, instead of donating to me, go over to the GoFundMe page or go pick up a t-shirt. Instead of giving me the money, give it to them. Help them out. I'd rather you help them. You want to make a real difference? You actually want to save somebody? You want to help somebody in this world? Here's your chance. Here's your chance. And again, I'm coming to you not as a radio show host today. I'm coming to you as a fellow human being, and a friend of Renee's, and a friend of Branden's. I'm asking you to help them. Help this little guy out. Please, if you can, I implore you to help them. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for sitting here and listening to me. Again, if you want to check Branden out on Facebook, you can follow him over at Branden The Brave. Just go on Facebook and type in Branden The Brave, and his page will come up. And you can go over to Twitter and type in at Branden The Brave, and his Twitter account should pop up, and you can follow him there. Thank you so much. As I always tell you all, the solutions to our problems are an inside job, ladies and gentlemen. So let's help be a solution to Renee and Branden's problems. I love you all, and thank you in advance.